Hey, what is going on YouTube? All my fellow nerds, geeks, geekettes, comic book readers, video game players, and action figure collectors all around the world. This is the Proud Nerd, and I am happily back with a brand new action figure video review for all of you. And today, we will be taking a look at the Star Wars, the Black Series 6-inch Jango Fett action figure. Oh my gosh, do I love this figure. He is just so cool, so awesome, really looks good in my collection. I love this figure. He has great paint apps, great amount of detailing. Just everything about this figure is awesome, and I just really wanted to show off how awesome he is. That's why he's on the OBTSU action figure stand. That's what it's called, OBTSU action figure stand. I will leave a link in the description below to the stand if you guys want it. I will also leave a link to a description that leads to Amazon for Jango Fett here if you guys want to get your hands on him. Or if he's available at BigBadToyStore.com, I will also leave a link to that in the description down below as well. So yes, if you want to get your hands on this figure, he is available at Amazon for 20 bucks. That's exactly how much I paid for him at Walmart, so it's a pretty good price. And if you want to try your luck at Big Bad Toy Store, I will also leave a link in the description down below. First, let's take a quick look at the box like we always do. And a really nice picture of Jango there. And the cool thing is, because it's in black and white, it'd be hard to tell, like, hey, is that Jango or Boba? It can go either way. And he is number 15 in the wave. Got his name there, Jango Fett, really cool. And got that awesome picture on the back, a brief read-up. And it says, in the final years of the Republic, Jango Fett was regarded as the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. Fett is covered in a sleek, armored suit that conceals his scarred face. Now, I've been wanting to get my hands on this particular figure for a long time, and just the other night, I was at my local Walmart, and I knew Walmart never has anything really good. So I decided to try my luck in the toy section. I thought, why not look? They might have something. And I was just looking and looking, and because I didn't want to make a big mess, I was just kind of, looking at the numbers and the names from the sides, and then I read, Jango Fett? For real? They have him? I move all the other figures out of the way, and there he was. The very figure I've been wanting to get my hands on ever since they released him. I just love this figure. Let's get the box out of here. Let's get him off that stand and lower the camera while we're at it. I actually put the tripod's legs all the way stretched out so I could show off Boba on the stand here. Get him off the stand, and here is did I say Boba? I meant Jango. Sorry guys. Oh man, I just really love this figure. Alright, before we get into him, let's look at his accessories, which is actually just a gun, well, two guns, jetpack, and his helmet. But I don't want to take the helmet off just yet. And if you guys can hear that, again, I'm sorry, it's the traffic. I know it's really irritating, but sadly I can't do anything about it. I apologize for that. And having a hard time getting him to stand right now. Just weird, because usually he stands fine on his own. The heck? He's not standing on his own for some reason. What the heck? I can't get him to stand on his own for some reason, guys. I don't know why. He is not standing for me. I'm really struggling with this. What the heck? Maybe with his jetpack he stands better? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. He is not standing for me for some reason. Usually I have no problems getting this figure to stand. So, you know what? We are just going to set Jango down there for a minute. Take a look at his jetpack, first of all. And I'm sorry about the band-aid, guys, if that's distracting. The reason I'm wearing it is because I have a really big, ugly, black blister on the side of my index finger. And it's just nasty to look at, and I will spare you guys that horror show. So anyway, yeah, the jetpack is nicely detailed. Really love all those awesome paint apps on this thing. Looks like it popped straight out of the movie. And I love how easy it is to get on to his back. And it fits nice and snug, like that sucker's not going anywhere. There we go. And now we will look at his pistols. Looking very nice. Very nicely detailed. Let me see if I can adjust. There we go. Now the camera adjusted. That looks really well done. Looks like out of the movie. And it looks very Sideshow Collectibles quality. Man, if I could afford Sideshow Collectibles, I would collect them. And the other blaster is the same. No differences in paint or detailing. And the awesome part is they fit into his hands really well. You gotta kind of wedge them in there, but they do go in there, and he can hold them really well. I like that. I'm partial to having both blasters in his hand, but if you wanted to, this is really nice. You can store his pistols in his holsters. Yes, these holsters are functional. I love that. You can get him into some really, really awesome looking poses. If you can get him to stand, that is. There we go. Doesn't that look awesome? I love how that looks. Yeah. Very James Bondish. I absolutely love it. Oh! Sorry, guys. That was the tripod I dropped. I am so sorry about that. Alright, we will put his guns in his holsters. And we will take a closer look at his sculpting and his detailing here. Get the camera to focus on him. There we go. Oh my god. Look at all the beautiful paint detailing on this guy. I love right here on the side of his helmet that is all scuffed up, like he's been rolling around through the mud, fighting someone. Or this could have been during his battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh man, Jango Fett is without a doubt the only good part of Attack of the Clones. And Obi-Wan Kenobi is good as always, but other than that, everything else about that movie just, sucks. I hate that movie. Jango Fett's the only good thing to come out of that movie. You got that really nice dent there, nicely detailed. It's got you guys antenna there. Really nice paint apps on the helmet. I am blown away by that. Really similar to Boba Fett's. And you got nice wrinkles in there. I love that. You got these wires going up here. That's so cool. And on his other arm, you got his line that he launched while fighting Obi-Wan, and it wrapped around his wrists. That's pretty cool. Got more wrinkles sculpted in there. That looks good. And you got his belt with all these individual pouches that look really awesome. And I love the straps on here. Looks very realistic. You got all this beautiful sculpting and paint going down his pants. Look at that. Those look like real wrinkles. That's just awesome. Man, I love this figure. And even his shoes look really scuffed up. That is awesome. And now we will take a look at Jango's face, because the helmet is in fact removable. I really like the face a lot. That looks just like the actor that portrayed Jango Fett. And it looks spot on. I have no complaints. When I look at this figure, I see Jango Fett. That is really well done. And I can't tell if right there, see if you guys can see it. Yeah, like right above the eyebrow, if that's a paint scuffage or one of his supposed scars. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But all in all, the figure still looks really amazing. I just absolutely love this figure. And now let's go over articulation. His head can look down that much. Really nice. Can look up that far. Man, that's so cool. And the best part, the helmet. Oh yeah, and the helmet has no detailing on the inside, if I can get the light to shine in there. But there's no detailing at all inside the helmet. But when you put it on him and take it off, it won't rub the figure's face. No rubbing of the paint or anything on his face. That's a really well done job on Hasbro's part. And the helmet does not hinder the articulation one bit. I love that. So yep, his head can look up really far, go down real far. It has a little bit of pivot to it. He can look side to side. And his arms, sorry guys, let me adjust the camera. There we go. So arms can go all the way out. He has a swivel in the waist. He has an ab crunch about that far. Can go back that far. His arms have a swivel in, not in the bicep, but in the forearm. Single bend in the forearm. Wrists have a swivel in them that can go up and down. And for the legs, they can go out about that far. Let's take the pistols out. See how far they can go up without the pistols. Can go a little bit further without the pistols. And there is a leg swivel in there, but it's just really well hidden. Really awesome thing. Just another awesome thing about the figure. I love that articulation joint is well hidden and it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I love that. He has the double jointed knees, which I love. And his feet can go up and down. And he's got that beautiful ankle pivot. Look at that ankle pivot. Look at it. I just really love this figure. It's a really well done, beautiful piece. Oh, cautionary tale. Be careful with these wires when you're posing him, because I don't know if it was like this right out of the box or not, but when I posed mine, the wires came out. So I'm just gonna super glue that. It's not a big deal, really doesn't bother me, but I would like to pose my figure around without having to worry about the wires coming out, you know? But all in all, a really solid figure. I just absolutely love this guy. So happy I got him. I'm really happy that Walmart had him, and I swiped him up the moment I saw him. You know, I just couldn't pass it up again. There we go. Man, I just love this figure. He is just so dang cool. See, wires came out again. Yeah, I'm gonna super glue that. The articulation on this guy is really well done. I just absolutely love this figure. It is not a bad figure in the least, by any stretch of the imagination. It is a really good, solid figure. So if you guys can get your hands on this figure, I highly recommend him for any Star Wars collector and anybody that loves Jango Fett like I do, and anybody that agrees that he was the only good thing to come out of Attack of the Clones. Alright, let's do a quick size comparison. We will display Kylo Ren next to him, and Kylo Ren looks... Hold on, guys, hold on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Kylo Ren looks a shade... Dang it. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now he looks awesome. Or he always looks awesome no matter what. Yeah, Kylo Ren looks a shade taller, but maybe they're the same height. I don't know. And here we have unmasked Kylo Ren standing next to him. And yeah, unmasked Kylo Ren is definitely taller than Jango. Much taller. Oh, sorry, dropped Darth Vader. So why not bring him in? Yeah, they're kind of standing at about the same height, I would say. Not bad. And here is Jango next to Rey. Looking good, and Jango just towers over Rey. Man, Rey is tiny, but I guess she's supposed to be. And last but not least, comparing Jango Fett to another silver meanie, Captain Phasma. And yeah, Captain Phasma towers over Jango. And I love that the figure of Captain Phasma is tall, because the actress who plays her is very tall. So good job on Hasbro's part. So yeah, I definitely recommend this figure if you guys can find them at your local Walmart, or if you guys can find them on Big Bad Toy Store or even Amazon. I recommend picking them up. He looks great in my collection. I really love him. I'm happy that I got him. Alright guys, that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to chat with me on Facebook or Twitter, links will be in the description down below. And also, links to Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store will be in the links, so you can try to get your hands on this guy if you want him so badly. Alright, guys, this is the proud nerd saying to all my fellow nerds out there to stay nerdy. Peace.